Hello, you wonderful people. I have this thing about me where it's that my brain is kind of always going. I mean, I know it's stupid to say it like that because everyone's brain is always going, but I feel like mine, more so than anything, it's to the point like I have a hard time concentrating on things. Like I can sometimes not fall asleep because my brain is always like going off about different things, especially a lot like, over the past few years when I started doing more videos and stuff too, because it's like, oh, I could do that for a video idea. It was like, oh, that could be another video idea. Or the fact is that I like to write stories in my spare time. It's like, oh, that could be an awesome thing. I can make the character do this, or I can make them do that. Oh, I can make the story transition into this or that, or I can make this more sci-fi-ish, or I can make this more fantasy. It's just like I'm always like, brain is like always firing off in like multiple directions. I mean, it's to the point like I can't, like, I feel like, sometimes you do things that kind of relax to shut your brain off. I feel like even now I still have trouble doing that. Like even watching TV, sometimes I'll find myself like, even when I'm watching a show, it's like I'm thinking about the show, but I'm also thinking about other stuff, and I'm absorbing what I'm watching from the show, and I'm thinking about that in a different way. Like I'm taking what's there on the TV, and I might be like, oh, thinking about what I'm watching, like think about what I just watched instead of focusing on what's happening at this very moment in the show or the movie or whatever. And sometimes I have to outright pause because it's like, okay, no, I just started thinking about this thing, it's like, oh, I was just thinking about the story idea, so like let me pause watching this right now. But it's like, and I have to kind of like meticulously work out the details, or I can't go back to focusing on what I was doing. Because a lot of times a big part of my process is actually getting up and walking back and forth, because it's like I can't like completely like go back to just kind of relax mode until I've thought out whatever thoughts right there on the top of my head, whether it's something I'm trying to remember or something I'm working out. I mean, it even happens in the bathroom. Like I know you're not trying to imagine me using a bathroom. I mean if you want to, go ahead. I'm not going to stop you. It's a free country. But like I could be literally standing there peeing, and it's just like, if you were to see me, you'd probably see me standing there peeing going, because I nod my head a lot when I'm thinking, because I do that now because I try not to talk out loud, because talking out loud is what I do all the time. Is how I process what I'm thinking, because it helps me process it. But a lot of times, like, if I didn't talk to myself, you just constantly see me going. So that's just one thing. It got worse over the years, but I feel like it's always been there, because on a lot of occasions I've been called out on it because I will stare off in a like direction and just have like a blank expression on my face. I'm just like, and then people kind of have to snap me out of it. Like, yo, what were you doing? Were you just staring out the window? I'm like, yeah, man. It's like my eyes laser focus on something, and then my brain starts like kicking into overdrive, just like, and I kind of lose track of time. Have you ever had that experience where it's like you're in a car, say like you're listening to a song, and it's like, oh, I like this song, and you just happen to be staring out the window. I mean, specifically when you're on the passenger side. I hope you're not doing this while you're driving, but you're kind of staring out the window. Say like you're living like a place where I am, where you just like, when you're driving by, you're just, all you see is trees and trees, and you just kind of get lost in the scenery, and you finally like snap back to you, and you're like, whoa, and you really like, oh, let me go back to this song, and you go back to the song, and it's already over, and it's already on the next one. You're like, where was I the past 3 to 4 minutes? I guess really a question I'm curious about is, do you guys have a hard time shutting out your brain, or are you the type of person that can laser focus, or are you like me and your brain is just like always all over the place? I'm very curious. Tell me in the comments down below. Like always, since next time we meet, be happy, be safe, live life to the fullest, and enjoy it. Good day and goodbye.
Nice job, loser.